Hey friends, today's ocean animal is sharks! One of the biggest ocean animals, one of the scariest ocean animals, and maybe the ocean animal that might have the most teeth. Let's read about sharks. Do you know a shark is actually a fish? It's a giant fish. Yep, and that's our first page. Look at this shark. Sharks look different. Many different kinds of sharks look really different. So, what are sharks? Sharks are fish. Some sharks grow bigger than a car. Other sharks are only the size of a grown-up's hand. Can you guys see the diver right here next to the shark? This is a whale shark, so it's one of the less dangerous sharks. It's really big, but it doesn't have like big teeth and isn't like kind of mean, but it is huge. Some sharks gather in groups called a school. This is the hammerhead shark. You can tell because his head looks like a hammer. So if you ever saw a bunch of sharks swimming together, that would be called a school of sharks. Same as if you saw a bunch of fish swimming together, it would be called a school of fish. Not because they're all learning together, it's just what they're called. Sharks have sharp teeth. Sharks catch fish and other animals for food. Oof, look at this mean guy. Yikes. Sharks breathe through gills. So these are the shark's gills. Gills are slits on the side of sharks. Now, I talked a little bit about gills when we read the seahorses story. So animals that live underwater have gills. So that helps them breathe underwater. We do not have gills. We have lungs inside of our chest. The lungs are almost like balloons that fill up with air. And then they almost like a balloon losing their air. They go down when you breathe out. So if we were to go underwater, we cannot breathe underwater because we do not have gills. A shark could not come out of the water because he doesn't have lungs. There are some ocean animals that do have lungs and not gills, like whales and dolphins. So they actually, when they go underwater, they hold their breath just like us, but they can actually hold their breath for a really long time. We'll learn more about that when we read our whales book. All right, so let's keep up with sharks. Look at that eye on that shark. Yikes. Sharks move their tails from side to swim. Yikes. Fins point out from a shark's body. So this is the fin right here. So sometimes if a shark is swimming at the top of the water, you might see the fin sticking out. Sharks use their fins to swim, to balance, and to steer themselves. Like if they're going from left to right or up and down. Look at this guy. Yikes! Sharks glide under the sea. The end. So friends, I wanted you to read this shark's book, but I'll just share a couple pictures from this other shark book, just so you can get a view of like the teeth. Sharks have rows and rows of teeth. Look up close. They don't just have one row of teeth like we do. They have rows and rows and rows of many, 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 many teeth. So I'll just share a couple pictures from this book, like this guy. He's a great white shark. Those are like really big and not very nice sharks. This shark, which we saw in the last book, is the Caribbean reef shark. There's a lot of different kinds of sharks. Here's another picture of the great white with all his teeth. And here's a picture of some shark teeth. They're huge. Ouch. All right, here, let me find you a couple more pictures. Here we go. All right, here's the whale shark. That we saw that picture in the other book too. Now this little shark is called the Pygmy Shark. It's a little guy. So like we said, some sharks are big, some are small. Okay, here's a couple more. We got the hammerhead. We've got the long-nosed saw shark. Yikes. This is the tiger shark. Looks like he has the stripes like a tiger. And this is the leopard shark because he looks like he has spots like a leopard. And here's one last picture of the meanest shark in town, the great white. Yikes! Sharks are scary, but luckily sharks live way out in the deep, deep ocean, so you probably will not see a shark when you go to the beach. All right, friends, see you soon. Bye!